I'm not going to do that. Y'all can do that if you want. I don't care. But I can draw them. Just by Bravo.
I said it first. Oh, yeah.
All right, add, subtract, multiply polynomials. Here I've got 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus x minus 7. I'm going to add that to x cubed minus 10x squared plus 8. Now we're going to talk about two different ways that we could do this. Okay, and add and subtract. This is what we did last period in Algebra 3, was just to add and subtract. Add and subtract, we could add on what's called horizontally or vertically. Right now it's set up to add horizontally because they're just all in one long line. I will just do whichever way the problem is written. I'll save time by doing it that way. So all I'm going to do when it's written horizontally like this is just combine like terms. Okay, so I've got a 3x cubed plus a 1x cubed.
It's a 4x.
That's a 4x cubed. Very good. The exponents do not change on addition or subtraction. They only change when you multiply or divide. So 3 of these plus 1 of those got us 4 of those. Okay, so then when I move to what's next, here I've got a 2x squared plus a negative 10x squared.
Negative 8.
So that is negative 8x squared. Okay, now I've got a negative x, but there's no x to the first over here, so negative x plus 0x just stays negative x. And then the last thing, I've got a negative 7 plus an 8, which Dalton is correct, is plus 1. That's your answer. That's it.
Is that all we're doing today?
Add, subtract, and multiply. That was add.
Do we have a worksheet on that?
Not today.
Can we leave tomorrow?
Nope.
You can't put that in the calculator.
All right, now...
Can you put that in the calculator?
No.
Yeah, Connie, you're wrong.
Now I've got 9y cubed. I'm going to do this one a different way. Plus 3y squared minus 2y plus 1. We're going to add that to negative 5y squared plus y minus 4. We're going to do this one what's called vertically. Vertically means we're just going to stack them, one on top and one on bottom. So I'm going to take the first one. I'm going to write it again because I'm going to write it on top. 9y cubed plus 3y squared minus 2y plus 1. Now I'm going to add that to this one, so it's going to go underneath it. I'm going to put it underneath its like term. So it starts off with a negative 5y squared, so I'll make sure and put it underneath the y squared, plus y, so I'll make sure and put it under the y, minus 4, so I'll make sure and put that under the constant. Now we're just adding this way.
It's easy.
Okay, so 9y cubed, there's no y cubed underneath it, so 9y cubed plus nothing is just 9y cubed. 3y squared plus negative 5y squared is negative 2y squared. Good, Dalton. Negative 2y plus 1y.
Negative 1y.
Good, Landon. 1 plus negative 4.
Negative 3.
Add a kid, so that's your answer. Now, we did two methods of addition. Which one's better? It's that whichever one you like. So I don't care. You can do it either way you like. I'm just going to use whichever way the problem's already written. Guys, y'all be quiet. I'm not going to, because we're good at adding, so we don't have to waste time rewriting the problem. Just do it whichever way the problem's given to you is the way I'm going to do it.
Yes, when you try to add that in a calculator, it's just going to add the... It's just
Yeah.
going to give you a single number.
Right. It assigns some random value and it'll just give you a number.
It gave me negative 3 when I did that
Yeah.
one.
All right, let's look at subtraction.
Step on my foot, bro.
My feet are over here. That's called. I could do it.
That's the bad.
Does that thing just go dead on you?
I've just not been having a good time lately. I don't know what's going on.
Get you there.
Oh, well. Alright, here I've got 2x cubed plus 6x squared minus x plus 1. And we want to subtract 8x cubed. And it stopped again. Okay.
Oh, 2x.
What year?
There we go. Is that an 8? Or
Yes.
We do this.
Alright, so we've got 2x cubed plus 6x squared minus x plus 1. You're subtracting, that's 8x cubed minus 3x squared minus 2x plus 9. So this time it's the same deal, except you're just subtracting like terms. So I want you to try that one on your own real quick, see if you can get an answer to that. Subtract like terms.
What is that? Is that a negative or a
8.
Yeah, I can see.
I read it a couple times.
For the 6x squared and the negative 3x squared, would you do 6x squared minus negative 3? That gives you positive 9.
I got it finished. It's correct. I got 6x cubed plus 9x squared plus 1x minus 8.
Yeah, it ain't right. No, we can write that down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can say that.
So x subtract.
Two minus 8.
Oh,
that's what I'm looking for.
I know, see, I knew you did.
I ain't caught these stuff on the board and writing.
Thank you, Dad.
We do that? There you go. Bro, what did you do? What?
He grabbed your leg.
He just rubbed my leg. He said,
Connor, you need to go to the council. You got problems up in that head going on?
Alright, on my x cubes, 2 of them minus 8 of them. 2 minus 8.
Negative 6 of them.
Negative 6 of them. Very good. On my squares, pay attention on your signs. 6 minus negative 3.
Plus
Good,
9x.
Austin. Positive 9x squared. On my x to the first, negative 1 minus negative 2.
Plus 1.
Positive 1x. Good, Austin. And then on my constant, 1 minus 9. Good job. Good job.
Negative 7.
Be alright? Add and subtract him.
Yeah,
We're
we're
going to look
done.
at some multiplying.
Let's go home.
Not bad. 8. Multiply. Multiply.
I'm waiting on you.
He had it.
We're tired. Just making sure.
Alright. We're going to multiply negative x squared plus 2x plus 4. And we're going to multiply that by x minus 3. Alright, I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. Okay, we got, first way we're going to look at is vertically. This is my least favorite. I don't do this hardly ever, but I'm going to show you because you might really like it and you might be good at it. Just vertical is like you learned to do when you started multiplying by triple digits in middle school. So you would put the larger one, negative x squared plus 2x plus 4, and then the one underneath it, x minus 3.
Oh, and then you go up.
Okay, so
over,
all we're going
over.
to do here is we're going to take the negative 3
Times it by 4.
to all of those.
I like that.
Okay.
You gotta distribute it.
So that, right, that gets me negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. Negative 3 times negative x squared is a positive 3x squared. Good, Carolyn. Now we got to take the x to all those. But remember back in middle school when you went to the next term, what did you have to do here?
Add a 0.
Had a placeholder we had to put there. Very good. That's going to match up like terms. So x times 4 is a positive 4x. X times 2x is a positive 2x squared. Remember, when we multiply, powers get added, right? And then x times negative x squared is negative x cubed. Good, Carolyn. Add those rows.
You got negative 12 plus 0 is negative 12.
Okay, Trevor started down here.
We didn't know what to say already.
Keep going.
Negative 6 plus 4 is positive 2.
Negative 2.
Negative 2, yeah.
Keep going.
5x squared, and then just negative x cubed.
Did quick.
Alright. There's one way to do that.
Oh, Lord, what's the other?
I like the other way better.
That was very confusing.
Yeah, let's not do it that way. It's better when you ain't got those cubes and all
The
that.
answer's going to be the same. So
No,
it'll
I'm
be
talking about like,
Yeah, he's talking
whenever
about
you multiply like that, it's better to do it like with just
that.
simple numbers like 13 and 12.
Oh,
Yeah.
13 and 12. That's
13 and
the
12,
numbers that popped in my head. I'd have been like 2 times 4. You know.
I like 13 and 12. What's
Alright,
wrong with that?
other way to do this is just to leave it and use the distributive property. It's my personal preference. It's not right or wrong, but my personal preference when I'm doing the distributive property, I like the smaller polynomial to go first. So this one's got 2, it's a binomial. This one's got 3, it's a trinomial. So I'm going to write the binomial first, then the trinomial. All we're going to do is distribute now, which is what you did here. It's just a different way of organizing it. So I'm going to take this x, and I'm going to distribute it to all 3 of those. Then I'm going to take the negative 3, I'm going to distribute it to all 3 of those, and then I'll combine like terms. Okay, so here we go. X times negative x squared.
Negative x cubed.
Negative x cubed. X times 2x.
Hey, you put
2x squared,
Yep, 2x squared
something was wrong.
and then is it plus 4x?
plus 4x. And I would recommend you draw the arches on that like I did so you make sure know that you've done them. You know, you don't leave any off. Okay, now we got to take the negative 3. And you can write this any way you want. When I start with the negative 3, you can keep adding them out here, putting them out here to the end. I'm going to go ahead as I distribute the negative 3 and try to match up any like terms that I can. That's the way I do it. Okay, negative 3 times negative x squared.
Positive x squared.
Positive 3x squared. And I put that underneath its like term. You don't have to. You could keep them going out to the end.
Yeah, I like going up to the end.
Negative 3 times 2x. Negative 6x. Negative 3 times 4.
Negative 3 times 4 would be 12.
Negative 12. Okay, now the way I've written mine, I already have like terms matched up. It's okay if you didn't write it that way, now you'll just find like terms. So I've got a negative x cubed, a 2x squared, and a 3x squared is a 5x squared. 4x and a negative 6x is a negative 2x, and then I got a negative 12.
Oh.
Oh.
Same answer. Just up to you which way you like to attack that.
I don't know. What way did you have that?
Simple.
Iffy.
Simple.
You just said the first one wasn't simple, too. Make up your mind.
It's still simple, but I don't like it
Make up
because
your
it's
mind.
all. I don't have a highlighter in my back pocket.
Have a highlighter.
You do look in the notes. Use the highlighter.
Just because she
Use
did
a
that,
crayon.
you have to.
Use a crayon. Do you have a crayon in
Don't
your back
No,
pocket?
I don't keep it crying in my back pocket.
He said use a crayon.
Who did say use it? crayon?
Ah, we got that?
You keep
Okay.
getting held in that pocket?
How about 4y plus 3 to the third power?
Let's do this one.
You just distribute that 3 to
No,
the
you don't.
to the. No?
Help him out.
Put it right out.
Good. Good. This is the same as 4y plus 3,
4y plus 3 and
4y plus 3.
Could you put that in the calculator?
No,
No,
4y
you
plus
didn't.
3. It was to the third power, so we had to write it out 3
Let
times.
me write that down. I think I might need that.
Okay? Now, what do you think we're going to do to start multiplying this?
You
Just
do
do
the first two.
2
Okay,
at a time.
good. Y'all are right. Dalton and Molly's got it. We're going to do 2 at a time. So that's a binomial times a binomial. So you can say it however you want. You're going to distribute to it. You know, I say FOIL, so binomial times a
8y
binomial.
squared plus 6.
No. 4y times 4y. Come up first.
16y squared.
16y squared. Outer, 4y times 3.
Plus 12y.
Inner, 3 times 4y.
Plus 12y.
And last, 3 times 3.
Plus 9.
Okay, 95% of the time when you multiply binomial times a binomial, you got like terms to combine.
You do.
So it'll end up, yes, being a trinomial, 16y squared plus 24y plus 9. Okay, so that trinomial is the answer to the first 2.
You gotta do the same thing.
I got to bring that 4y plus 3 down and multiply the last one. I can't do FOIL now because this has got 2 terms and this has got 3. So this is back to that previous problem. I can stack them if I want to, or I can just distribute the 4y to everything, distribute the 3 to everything, then combine like terms.
Do the second
Molly's a stacker over there. Go for it, Molly. 4y times 16y squared.
4y
one. Cat cow.
64y cubed.
Good,
Didn't
Landon.
had it yet.
You want a quarter?
I didn't use calculator.
4y
Oh, wait, never mind.
times 24y. Shh. 4y times
96 cubed.
Nope.
Cube squared.
96y squared.
Hey.
Because you got a 1 above each of them. You gotta-
4y times
36y.
9. Good. 36y. Now I'm done with the 4y.
Now we got 4.
Now we got to go with the 3.
3.
Guys, you'll stop. 3 times 16y squared.
48.
48y squared.
Cubed.
Squared. 3 times 24y.
72y.
72y. And 3 times 9.
27. Yeah, it was necessary.
Okay? So I have 64y cubed, nothing to combine with it. Y squareds, I got 96 and 48.
144.
144y squared, good job. Y's, I got 36 and 72.
108.
108y
Really? Plus 27.
plus 27. Is that in standard form?
3, 2. Yeah, it is.
Yes, my powers are in descending order. 3, 2, 1, constant.
Uh-huh. We done did it. That's right.
You did well, Trev.
No. You're goofy.
Goofy.
Alright, I'm going to give you one try on your own with a little bit smaller numbers. You ready?
Do this on.
That's 72y.
Yes, right there, yes.
We're ready, Coach.
Oh, no, Gabe, stop there.
Gabe's ready, he said.
Gabe said disadvantage, I have to stand in front of him a lot more.
Alright, see.
Alright, we got 2. Hold on, that might be the one we're just doing. No, it's not. It just looks the same. 2y plus 4 cubed.
Oh, we got to write that 3 times.
Alright, get after it. Go.
Because dang, I got to do work. Not used to that. What'd you say?
Bad word.
I have no clue.
You always need to go far. Okay, when you add 8y plus 8y.
It's 16.
That's 16y.
No.
It's adding, you don't worry about the top. Only on multiplying, but no problem.
I'm not good at looking at it, like, you know what to do.
No, you don't, Garner. Get out of here.
But you goofies.
Oh, you do? Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's pretty good.
Can we work this out on the board?
Yeah.
You working out on the board?
What, are you done with it? I think I might have it.
Really true.
Really?
Yeah.
That's corn for you.
You're not getting eight
No.
y. Huh?
Hey, what?
Cube.
Yeah.
Plus 40y squared plus 96y plus 4.
No, you're wrong.
Now,
Sorry, buddy. But you're
Sorry, buddy.
That's wrong for that. That's wrong, buddy.
times 4.
64. Yeah.
Not big numbers. I got 8 1. It's not at all.
Very good, buddy.
Everybody ready?
No.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Should be 96.
Hold on, dude. Ain't coming.
96y.
No, it's 96, like, on the last one.
When you get like the two problems, you multiply. When you add.
Your final step is you add like terms.
Did y'all get a big number in there? What'd you get?
8y cubed plus 48y squared plus 96y plus 64.
Plus what?
Four.
I'm
Yes.
just saying real what I got. 8y cubed plus 48 squared plus 36y.
That's the answer right there. Why did you get 24?
Who knows? Leave me alone.
76.
Like, go ahead. I was like,
Wait,
just
you got
go to
76?
sleep. It was so funny. Everyone started laughing out, and no one remembered. And he was like, he was on this one. He's like,
Yeah, like
that
every
was
year.
me.
They
Best
had
at home.
that.
I was like,
We didn't multiply
it was
last
so
year.
hilarious.
I didn't need a thing.
No, you just contradicted your whole
Like
statement.
saying-
You said, and you got to do it last period. No, I didn't. You're stupid. You made yourself look stupid just you know. That don't mean nothing. You just made
Do
yourself
y'all
look
like
stupid.
hang out outside of class?
Why?
I couldn't
Because
do
it's
it.
gonna be funny if y'all are like really friends outside of
No,
class, you know?
I couldn't
I
do
mean,
it.
we don't have problems with each other.
Y'all go have Waffle House together or anything?
Nah. Why did you say Waffle House?
Why is Academy blocked on you?
Waffle House sounds good like this.
I feel like everything's blocked.
Wall House sounds good
Chill out.
Race on your paper.
Anybody need another second?
Yeah, let's get this done because I got something messed up on here and I want to fix it.
Alright, I got a volunteer to do it up there.
No good.
Landon,
Nope.
you raised your hand.
Landon, get up there.
Trevor wants to. He has to do it.
Go Steven. Steven's got it.
I definitely am going to
You get it, buddy. Go to Carter. You tell him. You tell him, Carter.
That's right. Mayor's restroom. Why did you wait till we were going over the problem phone?
I don't know.
Is it like, I wanted to see this party and I was like,
Landon borrowed
Hey,
it.
good
Grab it.
no.
Okay, I just see my own pillow.
How long have you grown in here?
Cut it each off.
Who did it? How much that comes? They got them split in top, or they wash it for you?
I was just taking it out.
Huh?
I was just taking it out.
You blow dry your hair? There you go. You need to straighten it one day, dog.
It is one night, you know, so it's
Jerry, like, what do you look like with straight hair?
Same.
Don't be rude.
16 times 4.
64.
64.
64. There you go. Get it done.
Okay.
Hey, hey, hey.
I don't think that's actually.
Hey, how's that going?
Crash!
I want to see it first. I got to see. We got basic around. No. Yeah.
Check your Y's.
Y'all be tripping.
Yeah, you got something wrong. Because if mine was wrong, you're wrong now.
Oh, cow.
Oh, what? I'm done.
Hold on, I got it. There we go.
You done messed up.
Hey, y'all sit down.
Simmer down, boys.
There you go.
Is that alright?
Yep.
Copy.
Alright, let me see if I can scoot that up so you can read it a little bit.
Bill.
8y cubed, 48 plus 48y squared. Trevor, I'm talking plus 96y plus 64. What y'all think?
That is right.
Anybody have problems getting there?
Trevor, why'd you get 76?
I fixed it.
You had it all math right. You just didn't see that 32 one. Alright.
I kept thinking that I was forgetting
Big and
something.
bold.
Yeah. Alright, I made a spot for you to answer your exit question. I'm going to write the question here on the board.
What kind are you giving us? A multiplication one?
I believe so.
Let's do it. Adding one. Don't give us a hard one now, Coach.
You like buckets.
Okay, there's a spot in your classroom to answer that.
Oh my.
And like I didn't care. Like, I could have
Oh,
kidding.
Your son is a
That's what made me
He does all that.
Look, it's separated by the calculator box. You scoot over.
Hey, y'all work.
yeah, work, get it done now.
You know?
I'm part of these.
You know, buddy. Oh, dang it.
What's this question?